Trump says the U.S. identified possible candidates to take over Iran, but they were killed in the initial airstrikes. And he says the attack was so successful, it knocked out most of the candidates. It's not going to be anybody that we were thinking of because they are all dead. Second or third place is dead. Dude. Dude. What the f, bro? Yeah, winning, I guess. Like, dude, it's not going to be anybody that we were thinking of because they are all dead. Dude, like, what an idiot. But he had a press conference today. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you noticed this, but like, there's something happening with Trump where he's not like landing anymore. Even when he's talking about what he just did, he's literally just reading off of a teleprompter, but he's not like landing. Do you know what I'm saying? His mojo is like gone. He used to have this sort of preternatural ability to take whatever was being said and to kind of go off the script and sort of do his little whatever reality TV charm, if you want to call it that. I don't find it charming, but he used to be able to like just spin things. And he's just like reading shit off a teleprompter, and there's not even any conviction to the words. The magic, gone. Watch this. It's brutal.
Earlier today, CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action. As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, even as we continue the righteous mission for which they gave their lives. We pray for the full recovery of the wounded and send our immense love and eternal gratitude to the families of the fallen. And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is. Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible.
Dude, who wrote this thing, bro? Are they trying to sabotage him? Did Kamala Harris write this fucking speech for him or what, dude? Like, honestly, who like, who's writing this shit, bro? Like, seriously.
And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is. Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible where that won't be the case. But America will avenge their deaths and deliver the most punishing blow to the terrorists who have waged war against basically civilization. They have waged war against civilization itself.
Oh, yeah.
A result.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry. Oh, it's just not landing. I've lost my magic. They used to clap for me. Dude, he is like, dude, he is just crashing out. He's losing it. But look at this massive spike. The oil prices have gone up $1 in 1 hour, dude. That's crazy. This is just when Trump was like, oh, $2 gallon of gas, right? He goes on TV for the State of the Union, and he's like, oh, we got cheap gas, energy costs, and now, like, dude, it's like, what is he doing? He literally just took the one thing, literally the one thing in his favor. There's only one thing he had going for his whole administration. And he just like lit that on fire, dude. Like what? I don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that bizarre? But look at this poll though, guys. Let me just show you that I think this is one of the most brutal polls that I have ever seen. related to a presidency. So it doesn't look so bad here. Whatever, approval, 38%, almost seems high, right? But whatever, it seems like a normal poll. But look at the issues. Crime, -12. Now, we are literally sitting in the midst of like the lowest murder rate in years, which he's been trying to take credit for. And right, lowest murder rate, 125 years. And they're like announcing this all over. Now murders really are down. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, why crime is down right now. I think maybe people are they have too many jobs. Like they're literally struggling so much that they don't even have time to commit crime. Right? We're so fucked up. Everybody is so stressed out that like there's not even even the criminals are like, dude, I don't have time to crime anymore. Right? I mean, dude, isn't it funny? Like, dude, he can't take credit for a low murder rate, but he's trying. Okay? He is trying, right? But dude, crime is way down and he is -12, guys. He is -12 while crime is down. Now, the reason that this is so mind-boggling is because it proves that his messaging is not working, right? And that used to be the Trump thing. That's what he always won on, was messaging. But like right now, crime -12. Look at immigration, his number one issue, -17. Foreign policy, -21. Economy, -24. And look at this. Cost of living, -36, dude. Like, I don't know how you get any lower than that, bro. That is like so brutal. But you ready for the true like nail in the coffin? Look at this graphic. Look at the strongly disapprove. Okay, you see here on the Democrats, strongly disapprove is 86%. But look at the strongly approve for the Republicans. In a healthy MAGA, in a heavily polarized, like the way things were, this number would be in the 80s. Maybe even normally with MAGA, it would be 90s. But like, look at it. It's 47 in his own party. That's fucking devastating right there. Even the Republicans are like iffy. Like all that shit we've been talking about with, Candace Owens. But Nick Fuentes is like, I'm not even voting. He's saying vote for Democrats, which is like insane. Because again, look at the independents, guys. Strongly disapprove, 51%. Strongly approve, 10%. That is crazy. Because that means more than half of the independents are just like, fuck this guy. Dude. Disapprove with the Democrats, 95%. Approve with the Republicans is only 82%. But the key is that strongly. The Republicans have a fracture here that is very concerning for them. And here, the Democrats are like strongly like, fuck this guy. And this is, guys, this is some great news. Now, it doesn't mean it's over, okay? It is not over until it's over. Like, we're still going to have a significant grind ahead of us because the voter suppression is going to be off the charts. Like, this is my concern here, guys, is that this fracture and the fact that they know that it's fractured, they're going to try like outlandish shit. And we did see one of the first signs. It was this comment right here. He says, Iran tried to interfere in 2020, 2024 elections to stop Trump and now faces renewed war with the United States. Okay, this is an article that came out right from justthenews.com. Like, okay, dude, what news org is this, right? Justthenews.com, right? Like, dude, mygaragenewsdaily.net, right? The day after his Iran attack, something saying, ooh, Iran tried to interfere in the elections. And now he's also, like, Trump has been saying that it was Iran who tried to shoot him multiple times, right? So they're scrambling, okay? They are scrambling. Now, I don't see how this works out well for them, bro. Like, what is he doing? Like, seriously, how is it that every time he gets the tiniest, like, win, if you want to call it that, he immediately does something that explodes his shit, bro? Like, what in the actual fuck, dude? I don't even understand, right? Because he's a maniac. I mean, he is, but it's like, it's just hard to process that. Really, is he that dumb? And guys, this is going to be hugely problematic, okay? It's going up, like, as we speak, bro. I mean, we could be looking at like, you know, $8 a gallon gas at some point. I feel like this was a massive, like, gross miscalculation on their part. I honestly don't know what they're doing. See, I thought for a while, well, maybe they have some plan, but then Trump said, well, we accidentally killed the guys that we had in mind. You know, we had somebody in mind to run the country, but we sort of accidentally killed them. Dude, I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but, like, bro, what is going on, dude? So they have no idea. They have no idea who's gonna be running that country. The best I could glean was they're just sort of, like, hoping that somebody good, like, wins the battle for that power vacuum. Dude. Dude, I don't know what they thought. I mean, at this point, I almost feel like, you know how the Middle East has been sort of buttering Trump up, right? Qatar gave him a plane. MBS is, like, sponsoring his golf tournaments and has been sinking a bunch of money into boxing and UFC and all that shit. I sort of feel like they just played Donald Trump. Like, they just were like, we're your buddy. Oh, yeah, let me give you some money. We're going to give you a plane. And then they were like, they had one goal. The Arab nations and Israel were just trying to talk him into doing some crazy attack that would knock Iran out or make them, like, non-functional. And then they just set him up. And they're like, okay, good. Thank you, Trumpy. And now he's like, what the fuck do? I just did what MBS and Netanyahu told me to do. My gas price thing's gone. My poll numbers are in the tank. I'm about to lose the House. I'm going to get impeached. My whole cabinet is, like, on Epstein Island. And now he doesn't know what to do, dude. He honestly doesn't know what to do, man. Oh my God. Dude, he is so fucked. What an idiot. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.